Okay, hello and welcome back to my stream. My name's Jason, also known as Dragon11, and today I'll just be doing a bit of casual shiny hunting, just to fill in some gaps in my shiny decks that I've been putting together. I did scout these out earlier and actually found a neat shiny Swabbly on the way around, so I've already caught one shiny today, so that's something. First target is this way. It's Flittle, so I'll be... Oops. Okay. So over here. Right. I'm just doing outbreaks, so I don't see the need to use up resources of the Mystica on just little shiny hunts like this. So just taking down a load of these to start with, then which will boost the shiny rate. Still got a little bit of a lingering cold at the moment, so a bit stuffed up, so apologies for that. I was also a little bit late starting because I was setting up the notifications so I can hear when chat messages. So that was a little issue I've been having before because the way I'm set up, my two screens are a bit far apart and I can't really move them. So seeing the game and chat at the same time wasn't easy. And I wasn't particularly quick at responding to chat at times if I didn't notice. Now I get the sound notification, that should make that a lot better. So, still fairly new to streaming, so figuring out solutions to issues like that is part of what I'm doing at the moment. So it's just a little weekend stream. Thought I'd do a bit of shiny hunting rather than continuing with my Batman playthrough, because my weekend streams are a bit more irregular. Still haven't finished sorting out my full list of stuff I need for my shiny decks. It's being held up by one shiny hunt in particular. I'm trying to find the shiny Ash Hat Pikachu on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So, full odds. Reset. Shiny chance. It's a bit of a stupid one because it doesn't even have a shiny form. It's a glitch or oversight in the programming that allows it to be shiny when it shouldn't really be shiny. Oh good, they're in the wall. But, yeah, hopefully I'll get that soon, as it's been going on for quite a while. I don't really want to... Well, I want to get it so I can then transfer everything from the old DS games forward. And then I'll know exactly what I've got shiny already. I'd rather do it all at once rather than leave one to transfer at a later date. This is going to be a little bit of a tricky shiny hunt because of how hard it is to spot the shiny, but should be fairly straightforward. So I think the last time I shiny hunted for this, because I've already got on a Spathra, but at the time when I shiny hunted for it, it was a lot more difficult because it was in a grassy area, so the green scout, I think it is, was a lot hard to spot because of the surroundings. And it was on the edge of a river, so I had the actual outbreak location was very confined on the edge of the river, and I was getting spawns in the river and across the river at the same time, which was rather awkward, but getting a good number of spawns constantly with this, so should be fine. I just hope a sandstorm doesn't kick up. One did actually kick up while I was scouting this site out. So I want to make sure this was actually a decent site to hunt for them in. So do have a few overlap Pokemon spawning. Not too many. Reset the outbreaks to try and find at least a couple of outbreaks I could shiny hunt for to fill in the gaps in my decks. So I've got this and Pawmo is another outbreak. And I need 2 Pawmos, one for Pawmo and one for Pawmot. So that's quite a handy one to show up. So I managed to get 3 shinies last time. So shiny hunting stream, so hopefully I'll be able to get 3 again today. Figured I'd do this one first then. Hopefully grab at least 1 Pawmo. If needed I can just continue the Pawmo after stream. So I'll need to finish. Probably got about 2 hours from now. So 2 hours to get at least a couple of shinies should be fine. If a random shiny Capsicid turns up as well, that would be very handy. I do need one of them as well. It's not uncommon for me to have random shinies pop up nearby while I'm doing these outbreak hunts. Could even be a shiny pop up while I'm still setting it up, which would be very handy. Fairly unlikely. Armourouge, yes, I do have Armourouge. I've got that on my Scarlet game. So I've not got it on this game right now, so I'll need to transfer it over once I put the full decks together. I would need to transfer that over from the other account, which I'm probably not going to be doing right now. So that'd be a bit fiddly to bounce in and out of Pokemon Home to transfer them over. Plus I think it is actually in my party on the other game, so I need to fiddle about with that. So this is the shiny Cerulege that I'm using right now, so and my entire team is shinies, not that you can really see from the icons on the left. Keep an eye out for the different colour skirt. Although Cerulege would stop the attacked one, so still when looking at a distance. Happy to keep an eye out for him. So much using them the first time I've hunted these. careful with the still cobras as well, they're hard ones to spot. Oops. Oh, that was my bad. I should have been paying more attention to that. Fortunately, I saved beforehand. I accidentally wiped out the outbreak. I should really have been paying more attention to that. Should have stopped when the outbreak got low, so now I've got to do that again. The downside of looking back and forth between the two screens. Chat and that. Airborne a bit easier that time. Oh good, sandstorm. Exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen. I've actually done a bit more of the unknown shiny hunting, which is definitely a time-consuming one. I think I got lucky with my first one, I got it in half an hour. Getting one in a 2-hour stream when I first tried that on stream was also, I think, fairly lucky based on what I've been doing. So probably taken quite a bit longer than that to get 2 more, so I am now up to 4 shiny unknown on Legends Arceus. Problem is that's probably the best way to get them. Shame I can't target specific forms. Wait. No, fine. Spider bit green there, it's just trick of the light, I think was the sandstorm ended. Need to pay attention to the notifications more this time. Pretty good spawn area here. So a few little bits around the edge that are showing up, but for the most part, very good location. Starting to go down. Not a shiny, do not refuse to attack it. This is one of the rock. Sometimes see into the rocks when I do this one. Apparently not today. Oops. Going for the item. going to be a bit of a slow process. Shouldn't be too bad. So my shiny hunts last time I streamed at the weekend did a little slow from what I'm used to, so hopefully they'll be a bit quicker this time. Trying to work out what to stream after I finish Batman Arkham Knight. There's a few games I've been sort of wanting to play, but I don't really know if they'll be good streaming games. Well, a couple on the Switch, but on the Switch I usually like to keep stuff so I can play it on the go, and when I've got a spare 5 minutes I can just pick it up and play for a bit. So doing a full playthrough of something on stream is a bit tricky for me on the Switch, because I just want to keep playing it. Which is why I played a PC game to start with. There's 1 or 2 PC games I might pick up at some point, but not just yet. Beyond that, I've just got sort of little puzzly games that I'm wanting to play. That I might do. I could just switch to just the shiny hunts for a while until I work out something. If anyone seeing this has any suggestions, please feel free to put them in either the comments of the YouTube video or in the I think I put a suggestion box on my Twitch page, so either of those will reach me. Any suggestions for games or anything would be great. I would ideally kind of like to have people to play with. Chat's still a bit quiet at the moment. I don't really know many other streamers personally that I could play with. So I've got a few friends I play, like Lethal Company and Golf with your Friends with every so often. That's not really a sort of private game, so I don't really want to be streaming those just yet. I'll be wanting to... Save this time. I did actually consider playing the Lethal Company Pikmin mod that has been going around lately, which I was thinking would make it better for single player, but I tested it out the other day and you lose a lot of time to just plucking the Pikmin at the start of the day, and if you die you lose everything, so it's still the issue with playing single player. I end up getting killed by a turret on one of the days. I got a lot of loot, sent the Pikmin back to the ship with it, then went back into one more bit, found something, got it back to the door, went to go out the door and there was a turret sitting by the door, completely ignored me every time I'd been past it until then, suddenly opened fire as I was trying to get through the door and killed me as I was trying to get out, which was a bit of a pain. Do enjoy Lethal Company, it's a very fun game to play with friends. I have been doing little edits of highlights from our sessions that I've been uploading to YouTube, but I've been leaving them as unlisted, so just for me and my friends to see at the moment. I may make them public at some point, but I'll have to check with my friends if they're okay with that first. Just to make sure they're comfortable with it. Oh good, there's another sandstorm. We have some quite funny moments when playing Lethal Company at times. So we had a coil head on an elevator this last time we played. I think all but one of us had already died, and the last person alive went to get on the elevator, got on the elevator, turned around, there was a coil head on the elevator with him. It had run in right behind him and got itself stuck, which was stupid. He was also trapped by the coil head on the elevator. Fortunately, he did manage to send the elevator back down. He did manage to get past it and sent the elevator back down in order to get out safely. But it was a very funny moment. We were just crying with laughter. Those of us that were already dead and just watching the whole thing happen. Definitely a fun game to play through and stuff. Yeah, so I was thinking about playing the Pikmin mod. It didn't seem like it would help that much for playing single player, and I don't really feel comfortable with public lobbies, so at least not at the moment. I'd want to know the people I'm playing with, so you can properly have fun with them. That's why I don't play a lot of games online. Sandstorm is making it hard to see the Flittle. I hope they're not all just spawning inside the wall. I'll try a picnic. Come on. Chickens. Yeah, the skirt is the easiest part to spot the shiny on, which is very difficult. Let's try doing a picnic reset. See if that works better with this spawn location. Nope. Go slow on foot rather than riding. I would really like the sandstorm to end so I can see them clearer. I'll keep a fairly low angle as I'm running through to see the underside. When they tilt, makes it difficult to spot the other side. I really hope these aren't all spawning in the rock. Oh, no, there's a necklace in the rock. One game I've been tempted to play lately is well, tempted to play it when it was first released, Power World, which there's a lot of issues with that with Pokemon at the moment, which I think are a lot more complicated than what is seen at face value. So I think it's very hard to argue that Pocket Pair did not copy from Pokemon when they designed a lot of their pals and stuff. It is blatant copying of some of the designs, but changed just enough to avoid copyright issues. And that makes it difficult for Nintendo to sue over the designs, because if Nintendo sued over the designs, then other people could sue Nintendo over similar designs. So, they can just argue similar inspiration for the PAL designs. But Nintendo really should be allowed to sue Power World for copying their designs, because it looks way too much like Pokemon. That is that is actually one of the more off-putting points for me about it, is that it looks too much like Pokemon. If it looked less like Pokemon, I would probably want to play it more, if anything, because I don't think it should be operating on so much of a strong comparison to another game that is gameplay-wise looks completely different. Other than the catching and battling stuff, which a lot of games do, I think the two games are very different. One's a crafting, survival-y sort of game, and one's more of a RPG, which is I don't think it should be getting the comparison to Pokemon that it is currently getting, or has been getting since before it was even released. There goes the sandstone. I think Nintendo should be allowed to sue because of that sort of bad association, I guess. So they need to distance themselves from one another. Some of the power designs are just they look so much like Pokemon. They could quite easily be regional forms of Pokemon. They're that similar. I think as they can't sue over that, Nintendo have then come up with this I think it's an injunction against the use of certain game mechanics, which that is another very iffy way to go about it. But they're asking for so little, I'm not even sure if Nintendo are actually wanting to win that case or anything, but I don't think either side should win that case. I think what should happen in that situation, I think they may have just done it just to open up a line of communication, just to get the two companies to sit down and discuss what's going on. Because Power World should not be allowed to continue doing what they're doing. I think they need to distance themselves from Pokemon more. And I think Pokemon Company wants them to do that, but under current law, it makes it very difficult for them to do that directly. So I think this is just the best way to open up that line of discussion. But if Pocket Pair do just give into it, that's setting a bad precedent. And if Pocket Pair are allowed to keep copying Pokemon designs, essentially, I think that's a bad precedent as well. So either way, I think if either side lose or win, I think it sets a bad precedent. So I think the only way for it to work is for them to settle it out of court. Nintendo drops the case and Palworld makes some changes. I think that's the best case scenario in this. If they can just get that. Another sandstorm. They can just get that line of communication open to start moving things forward, I think everything will benefit from it. I see a lot of people giving comments like, Pokemon should make a game like Palworld. It's like, well, they shouldn't. If anyone made a game like Palworld, it would not be Pokemon. They are, gameplay-wise, completely different. You say like the main Pokemon game should be like Palworld, it shouldn't. That would not be a Pokemon game. That is not what a Pokemon game is like. That is a very bad comparison to make. And I think anyone who makes that comparison is stupid. Simply put. A spin-off game, maybe, not a mainline game. And not in the way that Palworld does it. The whole Pokemon with guns thing, that's just... You would never get a Pokemon game with guns. That is just never going to happen. Pokemon game with sort of sandbox crafting, that is possible. I mean, there's the sort of Cobblebon mods for Minecraft. That works fine. They could make a Pokemon game just like that. But Palworld is its own sort of style of game. Well, it's actually essentially a reskin, from what I can tell, of the previous game, Craftopia. Which I actually saw that Craftopia actually reminds me more of Zelda games in the style of the characters. So, but the Zelda characters, the monsters at least, are very much more generic, so it's a lot harder to make the same comparisons to the Zelda monsters than with Pokemon, because Zelda monsters just look like goblins, orcs, and that sort of thing. So it's a lot of different franchises use those sorts of characters, so you don't quite make the same association that they do with the pals and Pokemon. But the idea of crafting with monsters, I think, is fine. I just wish the monsters looked more different from Pokemon. So remove the Pokemon comparison, and I think it'd be fine. Plus, then there is a knockoff of Palworld now, which is kind of funny. But I think it's free to play, but is online only. So you don't have, you have to pay for a private server, which I don't really like the idea of. If they're going to make a game free to play, just have it free to play. Don't charge to play it by yourself. So Another case of not really interested in playing on public servers for me. Why I haven't tried that game out instead. I would be up for giving Pawmo a go at some point. I just want to wait until this whole legal issues settled. We know what exactly is going on. So the amount that Nintendo are asking for is hardly anything. What are you doing down here? Should have been up the top of the cliff. It's obviously fallen down. The amount they're asking for is so little. It's compared to what they've made from the game. It's makes it hard to believe that that's a serious sort of demand. But I think they are just wanting to open discussion. That's definitely something I'm watching. I'm keeping an eye on that just to see what happens. So the Pixel one thing is something else I kind of like the idea of, but I've never really got into Minecraft. I did try Minecraft a couple of times, and I think I liked the creative side of it, but the survival side I didn't really get along with. I just got bored of it too quickly. So survival games never really been my thing. I like just casual laid back games that I can just play at my own pace rather than having to constantly manage hunger and thirst and whatever else you got. I think you do that a bit in Power World, but I think in that it's a lot more straightforward because you can start automating things a lot easier because of the pals, from what I've seen. That's mainly just in early game. Aha! There's a shiny! That was not too hard to spot. Nice and easy shiny. I could just throw a ball. I'm doing some false swipe either way. I saved just in case. Do my usual Premier Ball. And done. That's another one off the list. That off my list. Okay. So, half an hour for a shiny. It's not too bad. Give or take. Just hope I don't turn around and see another one sitting behind me somewhere. Would not be surprised. I have done that before now. Nope, all good. Now the Pawmo was here. Need two of these, so this will be a Bit more time spent on this area, probably. Said east and then went west. That was a good start. I meant west. Should be over here. There it is. And we have Pawmo. Seems like a fairly good spot to hunt for. I believe they're pink, so it shouldn't be too hard to spot these. Actually, we'll just quickly pull up that and track it. Just I know what I'm looking for because I hunted for or me when I first got this. Well, I've got the only one I've got. Pull that up on. There we go. Yeah, it's pink. It's a pink shiny. Two windows open. There we go. There we go. Back onto the right window. These are a little bit hard to spot on the grass. Should be fine. Should be fine. I think it should be easy to spot. Funny if I end up with a shiny deerling again. My last minute shiny deerling last time. Odd spawns in the edge there. I thought I didn't actually sorted out my Flittle yet. Where is it? Do the star marking that I always do. Do I remember how it goes in the text? Yeah, I think that's the right spot. The Flittle and the Spathra. So I've got my Spathra there. With the shiny. All these are shiny. Yeah, I've got for me already. Just need Pawmo and Pawmot, so got a little pink one of them as well. Save that now. New gem. Nimble, Pawmo, Pawmot, family of 3 mousehold, which is probably going to be a difficult one. Dolive, Bolivar, Garganackle, Tadbulb, Capsicid, Arctibax and Black Scarlet. A couple of them are going to be tricky to get. Oh, and I skipped over Dudunsparce 3 seconds. Like mousehold, that's going to be a bit awkward. I would expect them to do an event for them at some point, an outbreak event. If they do an outbreak event, I can catch a ton of them. And hopefully get a 3 segment form or family of 3 form from that. Slightly waiting to see if they do before doing that properly. That would speed it up a lot, and if I went through a long-winded shiny hunt to get them, then they make it a lot easier. That'll be a pain in the butt. Sorry. Spent ages breeding for the starter babies shiny, and I think it was the previous gen starter shinies, and like Hisuian shinies and regional shinies when Scarlet and Violet first came out, because they gave us like Hisuian Zoro and stuff. So I tried to get shinies of them in this game, even though I had them on the previous games. Well, I'm pretty sure I do. I thought I'd get them on this just because I could. And then a lot of them they then just released in, like the starters especially, they released in the DLC, which they're now a lot easier to get. So I spent a lot of time getting those starters shiny when I didn't need to. I could just do an outbreak hunt. Oh god, I saw the pink before it was on. That's gonna get annoying. Not enough yet. Keep seeing the dealing. That's annoying. Yeah, so I have 10, excluding the special forms and starters, left to get on from the new generation at the moment. So some of them will be a little bit tricky to get. Might be easy to breed for them at this point. You need very specific outbreaks, or I'll just need to use incense for them. Not incense, sandwiches. Herb Mystica. Herb Mystica. For some reason I thought of incense because of Pokemon Go, I think. Yeah, some of them. So, Bridgebax is going to be a tricky one. That was the notification just popped up, so I need to stop killing him in a sec. Do a couple more. Do a couple more. Oh, dude. Yeah, so once I finish the new gen Pokemon, I'll need to start going through the older gen as well. That's going to be a bit more tricky without going through all my past games to find what shinies I've already got. So, many years of shiny hunting has given me quite a large collection from previous games as well. So, putting the shiny decks together with all them, probably got most of the shiny decks, but I don't remember what I've got. What are these spawning? Is there any around? Nothing gonna work? I'm gonna need to sandwich. Oh, picnic reset. Not the best location being right beside this cliff, but Doesn't seem too bad. Reset up. If I reset up here, I get all the spawns up the top of the cliff. The spawn area mainly is over here. And I've got the issue of not being able to see them through the grass, so I think running around is the best option at the moment. Oops. And not looking where I'm going. Literally, after just saying about not looking where I'm going, I run off a cliff. Going across like this. This be a spot for a sandwich? Or a picnic? Damn. Sometimes I can find the right angle that will let me picnic on a slope. Is the ground. I think it's just too sloped. That's something. See a slight ridge in the ground there. So I'm stuck between this little area that I can actually do a picnic on, but it's too close to the edge. So it isn't going to work, which is unfortunate. Not the end of the world. I just have to keep running back and forth and trying to spot them in the grass. So goat. Oh, survey might work. I've hunted from the air before now. I just started flying around in circles until it spawned them. Could help with the small Pokemon. Get out of the way, you stupid deer. Piggy. probably just from figs. I have no idea what figs are, but I don't like them. It's like the figgy pudding at Christmas. Yep. There's probably already shelves of figgy pudding in the shops. Ready for Christmas. Probably has been for a couple of months already by now. Because that's how the shops work now. Just seeing the cliff face warp as I run along it as it's loading in different levels of detail. I should notice this shiny fairly easily. Should be easy to spot in the Flittle at least. The only downside is the grass obscuring the view. Ah! Almost ran into the starter. The starter. Lots of Mankey. I have plenty of Mankey. Transfer a ton of them over from Pokemon Go. If I needed to, probably don't need to. After Pokemon Go had the... Sorry about that. Pokemon Go had the community day last week. Which is why I wasn't streaming that Sunday. I need a sip of drink after that cough. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that cough was a little bit annoying. A few people I know have had it, so I wasn't the first, I wasn't the last. So it's going around a bit at the moment, which is quite common this time of year. I haven't felt too bad with it really, so it's a little bit run down, but I was quite busy with things last weekend. So while having a cold, just added up, a bit run down, and just this lingering cough. A little bit of a snuffly nose still, but it's mostly just the cough. Would be a good spot to refresh on. A good line of spawns. I hate those birds. I keep finding those shiny. The rookie D's. I don't know what it is with me and rookie D. They're so small, and yet I always spot them shiny. Let's try going now. Oh, if I don't crash into the cliff. Some searching from the air helps. Too far. Controlling my height's going to be a pain. Clicked on it. Stick. All the games I'm tempted to play on stream is, well, it's the Portal 2 mods that have done the sort of sequels and fan games of them. So like Portal Stories of Mail, Portal Reloaded, things like that. I've played Portal and Portal 2 before now. I haven't actually played the multiplayer of Portal 2, but I've not really had anyone to play with and don't really want to just do public stuff. But I do like the Portal games, so that, those sort of puzzles I do quite enjoy. So that sort of game I might start doing on stream from time to time, but don't really know what interest there would be in playing it. So most of my streams have been fairly quiet. So I play something that attracts a few more viewers. I don't think that would really get that many. So Pokemon Shiny Hunts are sort of my go-to game in most cases. So keep these going from time to time. So just at the weekends for the time being. May do them more frequently. So I was hoping to shiny hunt on Legends Arceus, but when the new game comes out, I'll probably the ZA probably start shiny hunting on there. So that'll be something to do. Being a newer game, probably be more interesting for people to watch. So these have all been out for quite a while now. So a lot of shiny hunting's already been done on them. That is not what I was looking for. That is not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. This is like my 4th shiny Lechonk. Dear. And that's what can happen with these shiny hunts. The wrong Pokemon spawns. Right. Oh, guess that's 2 shinies today so far, so... Control seems to be lagging. There it is. There's something up with this controller, I'm not too sure. I usually use it in handheld mode, so could be something wrong with it when used wirelessly. It's responding fine now, so. Anyway, back to Pawmo. Technically looking at 2 shinies in an hour, so 1 shiny every half hour so far. Isn't a bad rate. Ooh, there's one. Drop again. A little bit worrying. Battery's fine because it was in handheld mode. Hello, Randy Rowlett. I'm just trying to get a couple of shiny Pawmo at the moment for my shiny decks. Just filling in the gaps where I know of them. So still need to work out where all the gaps are for the older Pokemon. All the Paldean ones are fairly easy to keep track of, so I'm going for those first. I've already caught a Flittle and now a Lechonk today. Shiny. Technically I Swablu earlier, but that was before I started streaming. Fairly laid back shiny hunt. I'm not using sandwiches or anything, just outbreaks. So I don't see the point in using up Herb and Mystica on something I can just spend a bit longer doing from an outbreak. So hopefully I'll find something else soon. So it's not the best location, but so I'm stuck with this cliff face down the side of the area, and the slope makes it I can't reset with the picnic. So I have to do the running around method. So with these, when they should be fairly visible, shiny from a distance, I'd probably be more tempted to do a picnic reset. You can spot the pink from further away. So with this big slope, we can't really pull out a picnic, so I've got to Just keep roaming. Which is why I keep coming down to the bottom here, waiting to despawn and go back up. Thought I missed it. We got about another hour in here to try and catch a couple of these, so hopefully they'll show up. If I get them before I'm due to end, I'll then have to figure out something else to shiny hunt for. I think there is a done sparse outbreak, so I might try and grab one of them just on the off chance it's a 3-second form. The 3-second forms are going to be a pain to get. This would be a lot quicker with a sandwich, but you're still not guaranteed to get it with the sandwich, and you have to collect the herb mystica as well in order to make the sandwich. If you get something other than what you were after, like when I got the Lechonk just now, I think it's a bit of a waste of the herb mystica. So you're sort of stuck between, do I keep it for this one I didn't want, or do I reload the save and get the ingredients back? Nighttime it might be easier to spot these. Under the tree is a bit of a pain, especially when it's a small one like that. So the lighting goes a bit funny at night, so it becomes a bit easier to spot in the grass. Wants to sort of glow, they've got to them. I can't actually remember when I got the Pawmo. I might have had a sandwich up for that. So I originally went for one of each family line when I first started putting together the living decks. But now I've got so many, I figured I might as well go for the full decks. But when I was finishing off the one of each family, I did use some sandwiches. I was trying to get 2 or 3 shinies from each sandwich, and quite often get some extras along the way, so I don't remember if I only have one Pawmo. I don't remember if I got that from a sandwich or just from random shiny hunting. It could have been either. They are very small. So it'll be easy to miss, but these are a bit bigger because of the evolved forms, and it should be a bit easier to spot the shiny. Got fairly lucky that I got that and Flittle spawning on the same day. I did reset the spawns for the outbreaks to find a couple I could do. There's only 2 of this one, it gave me 3 with 2 outbreaks, so got a bit lucky with that. So Frigibax is going to be a difficult one to go for when I have to go for that again. But I remember that took me ages when I was using a sandwich. I think the sandwich location wasn't great. If I can find an outbreak in the right place, it should be a lot easier. But actually getting that outbreak that's going to be difficult. Okay. I hope this pink is actually visible enough for you to identify it at a distance. I have a feeling it's a paler pink than the Pawmo. Pawmo are quite a bright pink. This is a paler pink, so it would be hard to spot. Especially in the grass. Grass does not make it easy to spot stuff. Or shadows. Hopefully it'll be easy to spot than Slowpoke, that was a pain in the butt. So I did hunt for Slowpokes on this at one point. I think I got 2 of them. Just so I could evolve 1 into each final evolution. I don't think I have evolved them. I just wanted there so I could. But they were rather hard to spot. Slowpoke are notoriously hard to spot shiny. As a Golduck, I think I did find a wild shiny Golduck, and I did spot it straight away though, so probably not as hard to spot as you would think. That being in the shade, right on the edge of the shade, is just it just throws me every time. Oh, Rookie D again. When they're a really bright colour shiny, it's great because you can spot them really easily. Some Pokemon have brilliant shinies for that. Makes them so easy to find. For sure, I just want to sort of humming along to the music. It might not actually match up on stream. I'm pretty sure I do have a bit of a delay on the audio. So I'm using a fairly cheap setup to screen record here. It's a very budget-friendly capture card. Got the output split in 2 directions, one to my TV, one to my laptop for streaming. I have to watch the live feed through my TV because that doesn't have the delay, but the capture card does have a delay on it. But because I'm got my headset on to record my audio, also have to have the sound through the capture card, so although I'm watching it through the TV, I'm hearing it through the capture card, which has the delay, so all the sounds are delayed, which is a little bit disorienting, which isn't too bad with this. Okay. Would have been nice if one of those could have been shiny. I don't specifically need a Pawmo. I could settle with a Pawmot. Either would be fine because I can just evolve them. I'd usually just shiny hunt while I have a stream on in the background myself. So, when I'm not got anything else to do, I thought I'd start streaming myself to have a go at that. If people wanted to, they can put it on in the background while they do play games. And do. I was trying to get the item. Trying to get. They could be doing shiny hunting as well. So. Make it go full circle. Where's the music gone? There it is. I usually don't have the sound turned on while playing this, so when it suddenly stopped, it did throw me a little bit. What's on the edge of the shadow? I cannot quite tell. Just knock the bike again. These won't take too long to show up, shall they? So. Two shinies an hour so far, so hopefully I'll get one in the next 15 minutes to get that, keep that rate going. Definitely better than my shiny unknowns in Legends Arceus. I think I'm averaging about one every 3 hours at the moment, so it does take a while. Technically, it did get a shiny Psyduck along the way as well, so but I'm not surprised I got the wrong shiny at one point. Quickly check the dealing just in case I got another shiny one there. Just to finish my last shiny hunting stream off with a shiny dealing, just a minute or two before I ended. Now I've got another 45 minutes now on this today, so hopefully I'll get 2 of these, but at least one will be great. I can continue this off stream if needed, so won't be too hard. It's just waiting for them to show up. Maybe a spot up here I could picnic reset from. Ooh, no, maybe. So picnic resets would probably speed this up a bit. How many can spawn from here? Do have the top of the cliff there, which could be an issue. How many can I see? Bad. Grass is a little bit of an issue. Let's try and do a few of these to see if that speeds up the appearance rate. I'm just going to close my curtain because it is dark outside now. It really does have the light drop quickly at this time of year. Underneath the tree, is it? It's not easy to tell when they're in the shadow sometimes. Once I've seen one, I should sort of lock in and know what I'm looking for more. But until then... So just looking them up online doesn't really help you with actually seeing them in game sometimes. How much is spawning up that cliff? Got one cologne. Oh dear, we got one. Horde spawn up there. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff spawning up there. That slightly to make this better. If I stand near the tree. Right. Is it the tree or the cliff? And that's a slope. Try and get the right balance with these. Oops. So, picnic resets can work better, they can not work better. It's a bit pot luck at times. I usually prefer them because you can just sort of stay in one place and just watch them spawn in. But you can also get stuff spawning that you don't want. Can't see the one at the top. Might be a slightly better spot. It's down the bottom. Ooh, got them down the bottom now. Seconds. Always in the grass, it's hard to spot. I should spot the shiny fairly easily. It's a fairly good spot. So probably not surprised to see that my entire team is shiny. So apart from the Miraidon, which that is impossible to get shiny. Onto the tree again, I wasn't too sure. One's right in the grass that you just can't quite see through. Don't look different colour. So actually, have I got stuff spawning up top of that? Yeah. Got some. There's a crib top. Oh no, hop it. I'll move hop it. Up the top there. Which is fine. Keep knocking the mic today. One of them looked like it was a different colour for a second there. I might just be imagining things now. There's the shadows and stuff. I'm not too sure how different the pink is. Right, I'm jumping up to see what's up top of the cliff. I don't need to see what's up top of the cliff. Is the Pawmo are not spawning there. So when I'm doing these sandwich picnic resets, almost all of my spawns are Pawmo. When I'm running about, I get half and half. So sandwiches would make it a lot quicker, but just do not want to waste ingredients. It's just for a bit of fun, so I'm not in a hurry. I would like another shiny soon though. I was kind of afraid the Skidoo would be a shiny. Found a couple of them shiny just wandering around. Very noticeable with the red details. It's very easy to spot. But I think I can. Yeah. Got the zoom feature turned on. I can zoom in on stuff. Oops. If there are any dubious ones, I can use that. Too many spawn down there. Let them despawn. next. See if any of those are shiny. Nope. Half an hour left now. I'd like another shiny. Trying to work out what that was down there. It looked like a worm. Pretty sure it's a young goose. Yeah. I don't know if this would be better doing running around or not. A Knackley I wouldn't mind either, because I need another Knackley. After a while I do start to get a bit paranoid, thinking what did I just see? Was that shiny or was that not? I saw one pop into that bush over there. I'm not sure. No, that's not shiny. See, no, that's not shiny. Oh, and there's stuff obscuring the view, it's not that helpful. I'd done the Flittle's hunt first, because I thought that'd be the harder one, but got that in half an hour. Now this has taken a while. I really don't hope I haven't missed one. What was that? No. It's the shadows from the tree again. I end up watching this back and I see a shiny that I just completely missed. That is going to be so annoying. Nope. Would this be quicker to run around? I don't know. I think running around I'm more likely to miss something if it spawns sort of just in the corner of my line as I'm moving around. Or if it spawns just on the edge of the spawn area, just so I move out of range of it. Has happened before. Seen a shiny spawn, moved away from it before I've noticed. Despawned. Was unfortunate. I'd like to say it only happened once, but I know it's not. It has happened more than once. Lovely. I hate the shadows. And the grass. Right, hold on. Show me the shiny, show me the shiny. Why is that under the grass? I can hardly see it. That doesn't look shiny. I can get 2 in quick succession, or 2 at the same time even. That'd be great. Make a good thumbnail. 2 shinies on screen at the same time. That outbreak, that little horde at the bottom there, is a little bit annoying. So that is taking away the small ones. I'm actually just going to turn my light on, Sammy. While this fine, I'll just turn the light off, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, shouldn't be straining my eyes. Oops. As much now. So usually it doesn't bother me playing in the dark, but when I'm trying to focus on the screen so much to try and spot a shine, it does start to wear after a while. Something else I've been meaning to do is get a bit of artwork done for my channel, which I fully intend to do myself, so there's the banner and stuff, which needs to be done at some point. Well, it doesn't need to be done really, but I could do with doing one. But as I've done the profile image in 6th form, I figure I might as well just do the other artwork. So it probably won't be a masterpiece, but it'll be personal to me. So. Oh, very loose idea of what I want to do for that. Not going to be the prettiest thing, but it will do for me. So, don't know how long I'll continue streaming for or anything. If I find a new job, I'll probably not have as much time to stream. So, shiny, that's shiny, that's definitely shiny. Hello, Mr. Shiny. That is very easy to spot. Well, that's a little over what I was aiming for time-wise, so I've got 20 minutes to catch one more, so if I get lucky. That's 3 shinies today so far, with just under 20 minutes left. About 20 minutes, give or take 20 minutes. Let's just put that into place. No, there's a chunk. Oops. So I already have a full set of Lechonks there. Male on clone and a female to evolve. And another male, so that's going to be a spare. Let's get past all these boxes full of shinies. Let's swap what I've got earlier. Yeah, just a few boxes I've done for the whole day in Pokemon in order. A lot of the missing gaps are in my party. So we've got the Kilowatt Trolls, the Iron Valiant, Hydrapple, Bellypon, Spatter. All these. All shiny. I do a lot of shiny hunting. Anyway. Right. That worked. So that's another one to cross off the list. So I'm now down to 9 remaining. See if I can get it down to 8 by the end of the day. By the end of the stream. Let me check the second one didn't spawn at the same time. So I'm resetting from out there, I think. Saving this spot. Did I knock the mic again? Sorry about that. Save this spot so I remember what spot I was doing it from. I guess I have to finish this off later this evening just to get the last one. I don't need to go slow now. I know how shiny it is, so that was very noticeable with pink. So just need to wait for them to spawn in. Get out of the grass. Shiny. Come on, let's see if I can get 4 in one stream. Come on, 4th shiny. Two that I was aiming for, one that I wasn't. Not bad. So So after my first stream getting one shiny in like 2 hours on Legends Arceus, because of the less than ideal choice of shiny hunts. Getting 3 last time I streamed Scarlet, or Violet, sorry. I was going to say Scarlet and Violet, but this is specifically Violet. So 3 that time. If I can get up to 4 this time, I'll be doing well. I keep looking around this way, there's nothing spawning behind me this way. Funny spot. This evening I'll probably just end off the day after having dinner, which I will need to go at 1:30. So I usually... Oh yeah, I've got 3 shinies so far this stream, so... Flittle, Lechonk, which I wasn't actually going for, and I've got one of these Pawmos already. I'm trying to get a 4th one before I have to finish, which will be in about 10-15 minutes. I want another one of these so I can evolve it. Just trying to spot the pink in the grass. Grass does make it a bit hard to spot. I've got 1,000 shiny now. Was that breeding or just outbreaks or else? So breeding is quite a bit slower. So I don't keep track of how many I do. So. Ah, Horde, yeah. Yeah, Horde encounters weren't bad, but I think I used them for a few Pokemon. I think I used the... I think when the Horde's about, there was the... it's like the Pal Park, but it was like a friend garden thing or something like that, where you could get 3 Pokemon spawning and you could... It had like boosted shiny chance, which I used that a lot for shinies at that point. Wasn't the quickest, but got me a decent number of shinies. Yeah, but this game does make it a lot easier to shiny hunt. So, can you get 15 or so at a time? Ah, shiny race, yeah. Yeah, I've never really had anyone to shiny race against, but I just sort of go at my own pace, so I've done a lot of shiny hunting now, so it can be quite quick, can be quite slow, so the started off with the Flittle expecting that to be the hardest one, and got that in half an hour, so I got the Lechonk wall going for this earlier. Just got the first of these shinies about 10 minutes ago. I'm seeing if I can get another within the last few minutes. So I've got about 10 minutes left to try and get it, so... Would be a lot quicker using sandwiches, which I'd rather not do at this stage, because I can easily get it without the sandwiches. If I was doing something like a race, a sandwich would be the best way to go, but don't really see the point. I think I got 3 shinies in the last stream as well, so I'm trying to beat my own record essentially with going for a 4th. I think last time I got what was it? I can't remember what I got now. I got a Mashif, a Spidops, and a Deerling last time I think it was. Oh, shiny back to back, yes. Very lucky. Yeah. So random encounters are always good to get. So the Lechonk was a random one just now. So not going for that, but still pop up fairly well. So I done my entire playthrough of Scarlet. I done only using random shinies. I didn't hunt for any of them. I just kept battling until shinies popped up randomly, and just used whatever shinies I got. So that was a bit of fun I added to that gameplay, that playthrough. Oh, there's another shiny. Yeah, Lechonk is very easy to spot shiny. It's very bright pink, so... yeah, so they're not great. So that was my... I think it's like my 5th shiny Lechonk after all. Because I already have 3 in this game, so it was my 4th in this game at least. And I know I've got 1 in Scarlet, because that was my first shiny in that game during the shiny playthrough. Oh cool, good luck with your shiny hunt. Do you have anything you're going after in particular? Or just going for whatever you can find? Oh, that's good who's going off the cliff. Off the cliff. Actual Noibat. I actually caught a shiny Noibat in Pokemon Go the other day. I think they're boosted at the moment anyhow. Yeah, both. Axew isn't too hard to spot. Noibat is very easy to spot shiny, so. If you've got... I think Axew is different enough when you compare them that you'd spot it. It's one of the ones where if you saw it on its own shiny, you might not notice it. I think it's just a different shade of brown or something like that. Yeah, Noibat is a very nice shiny with the green and black. So quite a nice one to go after. Yeah, I usually go for the dragon types in each generation, but I don't. So I need to get was it? The dragon from this one, the ice type. I've just blanked on its name. Or son. I need Frigibacks is the one. Yeah, yeah, when you get the wrong one. So when you're using a sandwich, that is a bit of a risk you have of getting the wrong shiny. Yeah, I've got one of the Frigibacks, so I just need 2 more for the full family, which I think I did use a sandwich when I got it before, so... But it wasn't a great location, I think. So I was struggling to spot it in that spot. I did get it in the end, but going for another 2 is going to be a bit of a nightmare, so... Yeah. It's very much luck with what spawns. In the shadows. Oops, no, wrong button. About 5 minutes or so. Get one more. Yeah. I take breaks from time to time. So usually, if I find a game I really want to play, I will swap over to it. So, but I do end up coming back to Pokemon shiny hunting a lot. So I try and limit myself to shiny hunting a bit. So I'm just doing like 1 shiny hunting stream every couple of weeks. But I do have other shiny hunts on the go that I do whenever I've got like a few spare 5 minutes. So on Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, whichever one it is, I'm going for the shiny Ash Hat Pikachu that technically shouldn't be possible, but is because of a coding error. And on Legends Arceus, I'm slowly putting together the shiny unknowns. So that's a very time-consuming one. Well, the Ash Hat Pikachu is a reset, so that's... I've probably been at that for probably getting on towards 6 months now, on and off, not constantly. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it's the gift one you get. There's a QR code you could scan in, and then you get given it as a gift. So it's the thing is, it's supposed to be shiny locked, but it isn't. They made a slight error or oversight when they were coding the shiny lock, and the shiny lock doesn't actually work on it because it's the original trainer ID. Because it's Ash's Pikachu, it takes a while because it's full odds. Because it's coded to have the trainer ID of Ash's Pikachu, the shiny lock works on your trainer ID, so it doesn't work on Ash's ID. So that makes it possible to get the shiny when it shouldn't be possible. So the code for the shiny lock is there, it just doesn't work properly. So I've seen people getting it online before now, so it is possible. So it's just a case of keep at it until I finally get one, which hasn't happened yet, but fingers crossed at some point. Yeah, I look, when I was shiny hunting a couple of generations ago, I got very into the mechanics of it, so I understand how the different ID numbers combine together to come up with the shiny odds. But the shiny lock basically makes it so that with a certain ID, or with the player's ID, which most gifts are, you can't get the shiny. Yeah, the ID still applies. There's just other mechanics that work around it. So whenever something is shiny locked, the game is basically coded to stop you from getting a shiny with your trainer ID and secret ID, because it's to do with a comparison of numbers between like the Pokemon ID, the trainer ID, secret ID, and all that. The way that numbers combine and compare together, that gives whether or not the Pokemon is shiny. And the game's, when it's shiny locked, it's coded to not give the number that would give a shiny. So it's a little bit complicated, but yeah, it's basically because it's Ash's trainer ID, it allows you to get the shiny. So ironically, amusingly, they could quite easily have patched it out, but because they were doing patches in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, but they never bothered. So it was sort of a known issue, known error, but they never bothered fixing it. So it's still possible to do it. It was just on Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so that's the only place you can get the Ash Hat Pikachu. So there was a QR code you could scan in, which you can find online quite easily. And you go to the Pikachu Paradise place that's in that game, which I don't think was in the previous ones. And you get the gift there. So yeah. So there's a delivery man that appears in the Paradise place, and he'll give you the Pikachu. What makes it even funnier is that the Ash Hat Pikachu doesn't actually have a shiny model. It's only got the non-shiny model. So even if you get it shiny, it doesn't look shiny. You just have to look for the shiny symbol on it once you check the details. But I've just seen the time, and I am probably going to need to be calling it a day. Oh, excuse me. So one quick sandwich, so it's picnic reset. I need to be going to have dinner, so that's not as shiny, is it? Yes, it is. Oops, wrong one. That is a last-minute shiny. That is a last-minute shiny. That is a perfectly timed last-minute shiny to end the stream on. So I'm just going to catch this and call it a day. So. That's twice now I've ended the stream with the last-minute shiny. So that's fantastic. That was very good timing. So I'm not too sure when I'll be streaming shiny hunts again, so currently been doing them every couple of weeks, but I don't know what I'll be doing in a couple of weeks' time, so because it's very irregular, my weekend schedule at least. So weekdays I've been doing Batman Arkham Knight, so I'll just quickly save that. Yeah, so I do not know when I'll be streaming again. It'll probably be, if I do one at the weekend, it will probably be on a Sunday. Most likely during the afternoon, same sort of time that this stream was. But yeah, that's that done. So I need to be heading off now. So thank you for watching. If you would, yeah, shiny Sunday. So if you've got the notifications turned on to let you know when I'm live again. I'll be uploading my VODs to YouTube as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you around.